Moments away, they gather at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The Celtics taking on the 76ers. For Boston, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Sixers, Celtics, coming up next. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with us tonight, basketball expert Bill Simmons. Bill, you look great. Thank you for being here.
I'd like to say hi to all the people who traded for Anthony Davis in the GM mode of this game to get him on their team
right
when their real team couldn't pull it off. Congratulations. I can't believe you pulled the trade off.
Hey, Dave.
Well, Joel Embiid and the Sixers have been through a lot in the last 5 years. At the beginning, there were so many losses on and off the court. But trust the process became a mantra, one that Embiid embraced. He said, I think a lot about what I went through, how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. Kevin, the process has turned out quite well.
Thank you, David. And these Philadelphia fans, Bill, unafraid to boo anyone, including their stars, on their own team in the playoffs.
And you. I think they might boo you because you did the call for the Kawhi shot.
I did.
Where you were just like,
on the heels of the Philly special in football.
Right.
I mean, they've had these two incredibly interesting moments in sports. Please stand by my side, though, okay, if you don't mind.
Kevin Harlan's a national treasure. Leave the man alone.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard position. Tatum dishes to Cantor. Doesn't go for him. And now Philadelphia on the break. Richardson's running. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. And they're starting off the season playing Philadelphia here.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Drills the three-pointer.
And during his first few seasons, this wasn't a strength of Walker's. Now he's a problem from there.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Pass to Simmons. High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Teardrop shot, and Walker with the layup.
Oh, my. Walker is so soft with the floater, just placing it perfectly over the defense.
Simmons looking around. Richardson up top, guarded by Tatum. Richardson, no luck.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Shot on the wing. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here is Harris. Good work defensively by Smart. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker's shot is off. As Tobias Harris expands his shooting range, Bill, the demand for his services continues to grow. Now, but he's moved around the league a lot here. I mean, he's seen a lot of different addresses so far.
Yeah, and that's a red flag. You know, I think when somebody's been on 5 teams and keeps getting traded, he's good enough that other teams keep trading for him, and then he's also not quite good enough that teams are okay if he leaves. And that's a dangerous place to be as an NBA player. You end up 20 years from now, you look at his basketball reference page, and you're like, wait, that guy was on 9 teams? What happened? So I would like to see him eventually find the right team. I thought Denver would have been a really good fit for him as a free agent with the way he can play off the ball and the way he plays on pick and rolls and stuff, like to put him with Jokic and a team that kind of understands what he is. I didn't like seeing him on Philly last year. I thought they basically turned him into somebody who just stood in the corner and rebounded. I think he's a better player than that.
First free throw is good. And Cantor drops them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Outside, Walker. "11 feet away." That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Richardson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Richardson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16 seed, no conference playoff format years ago. I think they were really worried about the travel, though. Mm-hmm. And they've looked at it, and they've really studied it, and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1, and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff, and it's a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. Mm-hmm. I wish they did it. I don't like the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West, which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences, and I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Yeah. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smart on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just too physical, smart, shedding the defense and finishing strong.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Embiid with it, Cantor cover. Simmons against Smart. He can't get that one. Over to the left wing. There's Walker with the 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Tatum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Simmons against Walker. Passes it to Cantor. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. You've been producing documentaries going deeper into athlete stories, which I know you love, because I think you're curious more than anything else.
Yeah.
So what drew you to that process?
Initially, it was we dove into these stories. We thought that was the inefficiency of, instead of these big, broad type of documentaries. concentrate on events and players and moments and things like that. And I think as you get into that and you start doing it, it just becomes intoxicating. And the cool thing about it is no story should be told the same way you would tell somebody else's story. You just don't know. You got to figure it out. Like we had Steve Nash his last Lakers season. He wanted to do a documentary about it. And then we spitballed it, and we decided it was actually a better idea to do an in-the-moment digital series about it that you could experience in real time with the thing. And it was the right idea, and that was really good. I think trying to figure out what story clicks the best with an athlete, how to tell whatever story they have correctly is the coolest part of it.
Here's Thibault. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And here's Walker outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harris has got 6.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Tries it from 19, and Tatum the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Wow, nice touch on the mid-range there. Tatum's a player who scores everywhere on the court.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Walker. On the wing, Harris. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Checked in for Philadelphia. Mike Scott comes in for Josh Richardson. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant. 83, they won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They taped delaying games back then, and we didn't have league pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure. It's one of the reasons I wrote my book.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Hayward goes in. Nice D from Scott.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Hayward comes with the double team. Now the pass to Simmons. The feed to Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hayward looking around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ojale. And stolen by Simmons. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Ojale grabs the rebound. Boston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Wanamaker the pass to Ojale. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Ennis is checked in.
James Ennis.
Here's Thibault. Right side, Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Wanamaker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brown drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Good on the second free throw.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Here's Thibault. Pass to Simmons. Right wing. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brown wide open. He fired. The quick look, no good that time. Pass break, Philadelphia. From 13, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, he's a supreme competitor. Simmons, he creates second chance opportunities with his hustle.
Wanamaker the pass to Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now, here's Horford. Simmons left side. Chalk up two there. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wanamaker the pass to Hayward. No good on the three.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Inside, and Simmons slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And so it's Boston with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. All sorts of time. Wanamaker misses.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Outside, Simmons. Over Hayward. Second shot opportunity. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Mike Scott. That's good from Horford.
Earning more and more recognition for all the things he does. Horford's finally gone from underrated to appreciated.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Looking to end the run, and that's going to be a treble.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Simmons with it. 12 points for him. Good if it goes. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And an overpowering first-quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. 76ers ahead, leading by 17. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from the place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. But people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here, usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and, I just believed in it.
Yep, wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Ogilvy is out there with Williams, and it's Wanamaker in at point guard. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Bill, over a quarter of today's NBA players were born in a country other than the United States. The talent is that broad all over the globe.
And Giannis was born on another planet. We don't know what planet
He is
he was.
otherworldly.
It wasn't Earth. I think he just got dropped from some satellite. Yeah, this all starts with.
I love it too, don't you? I love the fact
do.
we've got players from Latvia and Greece and all over.
What's cool about it is they all kind of have distinct identities and quirks, and one of the things that makes somebody like Doncic so much fun to watch is he's not like anybody else. Like, he's close to James Harden, but he's also that step back three that he was taking that he's been making his whole life. Other than Harden, nobody was even really shooting it that way, and I think there's an unselfishness with the European guys that is really useful for the way the American style.
100% agree.
They really, guys move without the ball, give and go, and it's not just like clear out on the.
Yeah. And O'Quinn slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Hayward. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wanamaker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Simmons kicks to Ennis. There's the triple. The rebound by the Celtics. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Brown. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
And they double up Simmons. Here's O'Quinn. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Hayward. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Ennis. Back to Simmons. Here's Thibault. Now O'Quinn. Second chance shot. And Horford lays it up and in. Horford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Although he's not truly a dominant rebounder, Horford will find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put a body on him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And with the 2K Esports League, Bill, players not only get a salary, they can also sign endorsement deals. They're celebrities now unto themselves.
So what are the endorsement deals that the 2K players sign? Is it like hat? Because you're not really moving. Nobody can people see your clothes? They can, right?
They can
So you
see
need
your
sneakers,
clothes.
hats,
Maybe it's a hat. Maybe it's
drinks.
a shirt. All of it.
Do the announcers get endorsement
Clubs.
deals? Where's our endorsement
Well, if
deal
they
money?
don't, we could probably make the stab for it right here.
I'm ready.
This is the venue to do it right
I'm
here.
ready to do whatever.
Let's change the culture.
CTC.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 27 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
For Boston, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. And that one falls for Williams.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And here's Richardson. Outside, Simmons. And there's the pass to Bolden. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Walker. Uncovered. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Walker's got 7.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Simmons against Walker. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Bolden. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Bolden. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And Embiid, no good on that one.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Smart passes to Walker. From 13, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And they double up Simmons. Passes it to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Walker surveying the floor. In the corner. Tatum with it. Pulls it from 20. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got his 2nd bucket.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Celtics have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And Walker kicks to Smart. In the corner, Tatum with it. He dishes it to Cantor. 13 feet away. And the rejection by Embiid.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Shot clock at 5.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
In the corner, it's Richardson from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist in the game.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Tatum against Harris. Tatum's shot is off. And so Simmons will bring it up with the 76ers. Offensive rebound. Here's Harris. Great D that time from Tatum. Austin's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Walker. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane that D gives him.
The 76ers leading by 23. Smart against Richardson. To the wing on the left. Shoots from the corner. Bucket is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Smart against Richardson. Smart passes to Cantor. Walker with a clean look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Richardson kicks to Simmons. Back to Richardson. Here's Bolden. Kept alive. Embiid. And he makes good on the way up. Embiid's got 8.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second-chance opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high-percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Scotty's checked in for Jonah Bolden.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in assists, 15th in field goal percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now here's Williams. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Goes up at the stripe. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
There's the pass to Walker. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot with his feet set.
And they double up Simmons. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 14 points for Tobias Harris.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shots good by Walker.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Outside, Simmons. From downtown, up again. Great positioning on the putback. 7 points for Josh Richardson.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Walker. He's got 15. Down low, here's Smart. Nice D from Scott. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 17 now.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Walker against Simmons. Here's the three. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. .139 left to play in the first half. And here's Walker outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Please, I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will.
All right, I'm
There's
ready.
your number right here on my speed
you
dial.
have my number. Call me.
And GA, what a pleasure talking with Bill about this game. He brings that super fan perspective.
From a young child watching games at the Garden, and you sense he's never lost that wonder and enthusiasm.
Here's Scott. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. That one good for 2. Embiid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's Walker. The shot will not fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. Feeds to Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams dishes to Walker. Goes back up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Good. Walker's got 19 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Simmons passes to Scott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 11 assists, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Richardson. And it's Thibault in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Right side, Smart. Knocks it loose. Outside, Tatum. Celtics passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Smart's got 7.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
The first free throw is good. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
That one misses.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
And stolen by Simmons. Throws up. Slammed in by Richardson.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Williams, and here's Walker outside. But they recover it. Cantor kicks to Walker. They shoot again. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Reach of Simmons. I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Harris misses. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Embiid with the steal. Here's Thibault. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. Thibault's got his third bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tatum against Richardson. Let's go. Tatum's shot is off. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Thibault, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Walker with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Walker's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And Tatum over to help. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish to Walker. Williams kicks to Walker. Over Simmons, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
You could just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Tatum. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Tatum against Richardson. Puts up a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams finds Walker. Over Simmons. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 23 points.
And the soft touch from the mid-range. Good choice by Walker to just rise and fire it.
Thibault, down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Simmons against Walker. Outside Tatum. Shoots, and it's Boston with another.
Entering the draft, some concerns about Tatum's jump shot. You may have heard some people have, but the range and consistency, it's been tremendous to see.
Here's Thibault. He's got 10. That one goes. Count it. 18 points for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and Brad Stevens, credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
And it's Boston with another.
And then Walker gets it going. He's tenacious. Feels like he can take on anyone.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And that one, good. Embiid's got 4 this quarter. Chris, Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
The Celtics have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Embiid. Horford comes in for Harris. And it's Ennis in for Josh Richardson. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Hayward comes in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
First one falls for him. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
So Horford gets 2.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Now here's Hayward. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics' values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
5 on the clock. Here's Wanamaker. Misses off the right iron. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's good, 2 points. O'Quinn's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford looks so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Brown kicks to Hayward. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for Philadelphia. Here's Thibault. Dishes to O'Quinn. Releases. The offensive rebound. Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Wanamaker the pass to Hayward. Now here's Brown. To end the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked second in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
Smith checked in for Philadelphia. Raul Neto comes in for Ben Simmons. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
Here's Brown. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The shot by Ojale, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Here's Wanamaker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wanamaker's got 5 points so far.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Neto surveying the floor. Pass to Ennis. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting these tough threes.
Hayward passes to Ojale. Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hayward outside. Launches a three. Al Horford with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint. Here's O'Quinn, and he finishes nicely on the layup. O'Quinn's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 5. Floats one. Out to Hayward. It's stolen by Ennis. Pass to Horford. Back to Neto. From deep. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And the dunk by Horford.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wanamaker the pass to Ojale. Back to Wanamaker. It's rebounded by Neto.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Celtics, Ojale is out there with Williams. Then it's Langford. Then there's Edwards. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2 spot. Smith the pass to O'Quinn. And O'Quinn slams it in.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best best leaders lead by example, and if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. Smith's shot is good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Edwards with it. Passes it to Ojale. And a miss there on the triple. Smith scanning the floor. The pass to Neto. And here's Ennis. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Smith. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Chris, last season the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
Pass to Ennis. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And here's Neto outside. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Here's Neto. Pass to Smith. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And it's Ennis with the ball for the 76ers. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Passes to Neto. Kicks it to Smith. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my God. This would be great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Williams with the block. To the inside, Langford, and the layup's good off the glass.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Here's Neto. And the pass to Ennis. Smith outside, fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Pass to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's Ojale. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Neto. He kicks to Ennis. Bounce pass Smith. O'Quinn finds Neto over Edwards. Neto can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bolden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smith outside. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help them. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Neto. Edwards defending. Jacks up a 3. Korkmaz, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Smith. Ogilvy kicks to Edwards. Unable to get that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Korkmaz. Outside, Scott. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. Boston shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Pass to Langford. Here is Edwards. Here's Neto. He doesn't hit that one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Wanamaker misses. 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Korkmaz passes to Neto. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. The pass to Scott. Over Edwards. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston to the middle. Ogilvy, that's good. Ogilvy's got his first 2 points of the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Neto. Edwards defending. Bolden passes to Scott. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Williams.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And the basket by Langford.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the 76ers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Neto. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Smith outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Celtics shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Up top, Edwards. Floats one up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Mike Scott.
Yeah, Kevin, and think about this. The Sixers last season took the Raptors to 7 games in the Eastern semis. That buzzer-beating series ending fall-away jumper 4 times bouncing on the rim by Kawhi. Philly hoping to go further this time. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And for the Sixers, 2 consecutive seasons, Chris, getting knocked out in the second round. How did they get over the hump?
Well, Kevin, first you want to start with health. And then after, can your guys stay healthy? How about the chemistry? The East is wide open. They have the talent to beat anybody.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for the 76ers. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Celtics ball.
Boston shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. The Celtics working the ball around now. Edwards inside. Pass to Ojale. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Smith. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
And that one misses.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well-suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Neto, the pass to Korkmaz. Back to Neto. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Scott kicks to Neto. Shoots over Brown. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here's Langford. From 13, Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Smith. The 76ers again can't hit it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Edwards. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now, here's Scott. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Al, you guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.